Hello, thanks for being here with me, Tiger Lilith Tarot. This is going to be a deep dive into the tarot for Libra season. Aquarius placements is who we will be looking at. Looks like your incense didn't take. I always light incense for Aquarius for air placements. Just feels like the right thing to do. As much smoke around as possible. All right, Aquarius is happy Libra season, the sign of, well, balance, justice. This spread, we are going to take a look at what your main themes are going to be for Libra season. It's going to be in this row. On the left, the center row, we're going to look at where you're being guided to find balance, or what needs, what you could look, areas in your life you could look to balance. And then we are going to look, since Libra is ruled by the planet Venus, we are going to take a look at where or how to find beauty in your life during this time. Okay, so Aquarius, main themes of Libra season. We have number 20, enough. You were born enough. Okay, I think that's pretty simple. I'm noticing, the main thing I'm noticing here with this enough card is that she's draped in red and she has wings. I think this is going to be about your free will, what you want, and realizing that you can rise above certain things as well, is what I'm getting with the wing card. There's also two pillars behind her. I don't usually get High Priestess vibes off this card, but I am right now. We'll see more when we clarify. And it is a number 2. 20 breaks down. So anyway, you were born enough. Main theme Libra season is, I feel like it's going to be acceptance for you, like accepting who you are, accepting, like not seeing your faults as faults, not looking at your failures as failures, but looking at them as lessons to grow and move forward. Just that kind of message. What needs balance? Where to compromise in your life? We have number 42, home. May your body be where a harmonious balance of love, strength, light, and pleasure lives. So I'm feeling, I feel like what needs balanced is not necessarily your home, like your physical home environment. I'm getting your actual body. Like something is unaligned in your body. I'm not a doctor. I'm not telling you to like go get medical attention or anything like that. I mean, I don't know, like chiropractor, something like that. I'm also getting that what this might be saying is that you've been ignoring your body, and your body might be sending you signs that you've been ignoring it. And there's a message here, your body and your brain are connected. As an air sign, you do tend to live in the head a little bit more. I feel like there's a message here to really pay attention to your body and kind of get out of your head. And then where to seek beauty in your life, we have truth. And there's a third eye. The third eye is highlighted in this card, in the truth card. Where to seek beauty in your life during Libra season, I feel like is your inner truth. Yeah. I feel like that's what it's saying. Finding your inner truth and allowing your inner truth to exist outside of yourself. Right? It's like once you found the inner truth, now it needs to take shape, because it's like, I feel like there's something here where knowing your inner truth isn't enough. You have to live your inner truth. All right, we have the 5 of Wands, the 7 of Pentacles, and the Queen of Swords coming out. under main themes of Libra season. You are taking, there's going to be some competition. I feel like there is going to be some conflict during Libra season for you, but this conflict gets you to a place where you are determining. The Seven of Pentacles for me is taking stock. You're looking back at what you've planted, possibly in work, business, or friendships, or just plans. I'm almost just getting plans in general with the Five of Wands here, because the Five of Wands can be a card of taking an adventure, and that's almost what I'm feeling here, Aquarius, is that whether it's work, business, pleasure, action, whatever kind of action, plans, goals that you have, I feel like there's so much going on that there's a need to reassess. And that's what I mean by there's conflict. I'm not saying, we're going to see more as we clarify. It doesn't necessarily mean you're like, oh, you're going to get into an argument with this one specific person. And no, it's just that there's a lot happening. And so I feel like that's what leads you to the Seven of Pentacles, where you look at, where you stop and look at it. It's like, I feel like there's like Libra season, you know, if we're looking at this as kind of the progress of the month, it's almost like mid-month you finally, or mid-Libra season, not mid-month. It would be about, you know, maybe in like 2 weeks from now, you stop. Yeah, we've got the 2 up here, so that could be 2 weeks from now, you kind of stop and look back and go, okay, wait a second. There's so much going on. I can't handle, it's not that you can't handle it, but it's getting to be too much. There's too much activity. You're losing track of things. That's what I'm feeling. You're losing track. And so you really take the time to look at what you've planted and what you want to take with you. And I feel like the Queen of Swords down here, one of your cards, I felt your energy when this came out, specifically you, because it's, you know, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, but I really feel like this is you down here. I feel like this is you taking, it's like by looking, by stopping, by taking a break from all of the energy going around. I don't want to say chaos, because I'm not necessarily getting a chaotic feeling, but by just taking a break, I feel like you're able to move forward, and it's like you only take the truth with you. I feel like that's what happens. Like you look back, you're like, okay, what is, you know, I don't feel like you're asking the question, what is truthful, what is honest, but I feel like by looking backward, you kind of, that's the energy you naturally take forward with you, is like, what is going to be truthful and honest. In the center spread here, I was mentioning, you know, paying attention to your body, kind of having that body-mind connection and being aware of it. We have Temperance, the Three of Wands, and the Five of Swords. Sorry for the loud truck there. So Temperance and the Five of Swords are, Temperance is a 5, so we have 3 5s coming out. So I feel like Libra season might feel a little, there's a transformation happening during Libra season. So there's going to be some instability, but that's just because you're going through transformation, a change. You might have to compromise on your own plans for the future, but something needs to be balanced when it comes to where you want to go and how you're going to get there. We'll see more when we clarify. It's like you're trying, if I feel with Temperance here, like you're trying to balance it. You're trying to, you want to integrate. I almost feel like this Temperance card came out after the Home card is almost like you talking to me, being like, I know. I need to put 2 things together, right? Temperance, I said your mind and your body. She's in the water, and Temperance is also 1 foot in the water, but finding, right, it's like changing water into wine is what I'm getting. And I feel like there's like this card kind of came out as Aquarius, you saying, I know that there is something that needs to be brought together. And it has to do with the future plans. It has to do with where you want to go. And I feel like what needs balancing here is that it's like you know that there needs to be this integration and compromise regarding where you need to go, but then it's like you get into your head with this five of swords, and it feels like I feel like what needs to be balanced out here is you looking, it's like one side of you wants to look backward for the answers, and one of you wants to look forward. I'm not saying there's more than one of you. I'm not saying you have like multiple personalities, but just how this spread is coming out. It's like but I don't feel like you're just looking a little bit to the past. Like you're looking the way, way past for something, for the truth, right? Because the Five of Swords he's looking at the Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords is truth and justice. I feel like you are looking backwards to get answers when it comes to truth, justice, because you're doubting something. I feel like you're doubting your ability to integrate yourself. I think that's what's happening. And so there needs to be a balance where it comes to where you're finding the answers, because I feel like you're looking so far ahead, but also so far behind that you've where the answer is like right in the middle. The answer is in the middle. Okay, sorry, it was a weird message to get out, Aquarius. I'm sorry that took so long. Where to seek beauty in your life. We have strength, the three of the Three of Cups, and the Nine of Cups, with truth at the top. Again, I feel like this is your own truth. I feel like this is you really living your own truth. The third eye, trusting your intuition, trusting what you already know, especially with Temperance coming out here, and integrating it. Strength, the Strength card is about unconditional love and acceptance. I feel like this is saying to show yourself unconditional love and acceptance. I feel, Aquarius, like there's a message here. I feel like needing to tell you to trust your own purity of intention. She is dressed in white. Temperance is all in white. This card is really giving me that a kind of like pure, just like purity, back to basics feel to it. The white is meant to represent purity in the tarot. The Strength card, the Lion trusts her because she is pure of intention. I feel like your intentions are pure, but there's something about that you don't trust. I feel like you need to know that. So just believe that like you're good. Your intentions are pure. Whatever you're doing, you are doing it for the right reasons. You're being informed by your third eye. And then we have the Three of Cups and the Nine of Cups. So where to find beauty is in socialization, right? Spending time with people that make you feel good with the Three of Cups. And then the Nine of Cups. I feel like that's about your emotional vulnerability, trusting that the company that you keep, you can be emotionally vulnerable around them. I feel like that's how you're going to see beauty during Libra season, right? Let's clarify here. Let's dig a little deeper with the Five of Wands. We have the Two of Wands. I feel you want to take a risk. You're ready to go on an adventure, and you might plan to go on one during Libra season. You might plan a trip. Okay. And I feel like there's so much momentum, Aquarius, that pausing to look backwards brings you some sort of anxiety. I feel like there's something that you don't like what you see when you look back. And maybe that's why I was getting this feeling here with the Five of Swords, that like when you're looking backwards, you're looking like so far backward, like it's like you're going back centuries to get answers that, where the answer is decades ago, but you're looking back to the centuries. Like there's a weird time frame happening, and where you're looking for the answers and where they actually are. That's what I'm feeling. And I feel like, so it makes sense now. I think the reason that's happening, the Nine of Swords, is because when you look back and take stock on something you don't like what you see. There's certain parts of it that make you anxious, that are maybe cause you insomnia, and you're like clawing at the walls. Okay. Queen of Swords with the Four of Wands. This could very well have to do with your home environment, where you grew up. You want some sort of truth when it comes to that. You want truth from, I feel like there's a message here, like you want truth and justice from people that are, and you're ready to like move towards it. I feel like you are this person right here, like moving towards this tree nymph that's more pulled back and reserved. It's like you really want answers. You really want sort of like, I don't know, like a vindication. Okay, let's see here. With Temperance, we have the Magician. If you're not feeling balanced, something, I feel like where you need to, where they're saying the compromise is that it's like you're trying to create while integrating. And I feel like and with especially with the Five of Wands here, it's like there's just an attempt to do a little bit too much. We have the Hermit. Wow, yeah, with the Three of Wands. There's a sense, Aquarius, that you're putting, Ace of Swords. That's what this is what I mean. You want a truth. Five of Swords. You're looking backwards for this truth when it's inside of you. You already did the soul searching. It feels like you're looking everywhere for something that you already know. I don't know why. I'm not sure what truth, right here, the word truth. Where to seek beauty in your life. This is what's, I feel like there's like, the truth will set you free. I know it's a really corny old saying, but that's what is popping into my head. There's something about some sort of truth that you need to acknowledge. I don't know what this truth is. This card always reminds me of the Ace of Swords, which we had now come out down here. Okay, strength there's the Two of Swords. And so we have two people with two swords on this card. These two swords are being pointed downward. These two swords are upward. But she has a mask on. She has a blindfold over her eyes. This is a card of procrastinating, not seeing that there's more than one way of doing things. Where to find beauty? I feel like there's something with this third eye, Aquarius, like there's something that you know. And where to find beauty is in making a decision. And again, this could be making a decision to trust that your intentions are pure. There's that message here. Here's Justice with the Three of Cups. So, balance. Spending time with people who give the same energy that you do. That's what I would say here. Justice card is about you give energy and then the other side gives energy. And then you give energy and then the other side gives energy. And with justice, if one side is not giving energy, then the other side, justice says to pull back, right? Because there's not a natural balance. So I feel like there's a message where to seek beauty is to realize that there are more than two paths to take. Spending time with people, going out, having drinks, whatever, with relationships that are balanced, that are balanced naturally. We have Temperance coming out again with the Nine of Cups. Interesting. All right, so we've got heavy Leo Sagittarius energy here. Temperance with the Nine of Cups. The Nine of Cups is about being patient while a wish comes in. There is a wish coming in for you, Aquarius. I feel like there is, and I feel like your answer is this Temperance card, is just taking the time to integrate and not trying to create something while you're integrating. It's like Temperance is about alchemy. It's about making magic. And but then with the Magician coming up on top of it, I'm just getting the feeling that you're trying to make magic when maybe magic is being made already. Okay. All right. I'm going to pull 3 message cards to end your reading. Message cards or tarot cards. I'm doing the Druid. This is the Druid Tarot. I was feeling very connected to nature before I started this reading. That's why I have all these little purple dried flowers around. Just thought they were pretty. Add a pop of color, Libra season and all. Look at that. The 5 of Wands again. So much going on. The 3 of Pentacles. Slow down and decide who you want to work with. Who do you want to be around? And Death. 5 of Wands, 3 of Pentacles, and the Death card. Yeah, I feel like what's happening here, the 5 of Wands, and then to the 3 of Pentacles. Once this chaotic, this kind of really just doing too much energy is able to be boiled down, mellowed out into something that's more sustainable, something that is, something that he's doing something in a pattern. He's building, building some sort of routine is what I'm getting here. And also being acknowledged for the work that you're doing. It's like once that happens, there's a transformation. I feel like this 5 of Wands energy is what transforms. And what I mean by that is that it's finally you're finally able to enter this 3 of Pentacles energy. All right, Aquarius, I really hope that reading helped. I hope it made sense. I hope you have a really wonderful, balanced, lovely, beautiful, Venus-led Libra season, and I will see you at your next reading. Take care.